Minecraft is infinite. Whether we are talking about the possibilities or the world, there is no limit to it. From dirt houses to sprawling palaces, from a simple plains biome to a crazy, twisted landscape, the possibilities are endless. But how does an infinite world work? Let's find out. Before we begin, I put a lot of thought and effort into these videos, so if you could hit that subscribe button, it would mean a lot to me. Besides, it's free. Now, let's begin. If the Minecraft world is infinite, how is it possible that there's a sunrise and sunset? In real life, the constant rotation of the Earth exposes different sides of itself to the sun and moon, but this is only possible due to the Earth's finiteness. There is a possibility magic is involved, specifically conjuration, creating a new sun and moon every day, which I explained in this video. However, there are more logical possibilities too. Many have tried and failed to reach the sun and moon in Minecraft. After reaching the build limit, they carry on their journey with elytra and rockets. However, it seems the sun's size is stagnant. How is this possible? The sun would need to be infinitely large, but then the entire sky would be covered in light. In fact, the world would not be there, having been engulfed by the sun. Keep that in mind as we move on. We're coming back to that later. One theory is that the Minecraft world is infinitely expanding. This theory implies that the world's end is reachable, at least its temporary end, but you would have to reach a speed higher than that of the expansion rate, almost impossible to do. If this is the case, new chunks generating are simply being created as we move towards their eventual location. But, if the Minecraft world is already infinite, there is no end. Some have explored to the farthest reaches of the world, known as the Farlands. Here, the terrain becomes distorted, and the farther you go, the slower you become. Soon, everything will go black. It's almost as if it's a barrier of some sort. With the Farlands, the world cannot be continually expanding. The creation of the Farlands would not happen if it continually expanded, unless the force creating it was slowly becoming weak. However, the force regains its energy going the other direction? Now that's just silly. Thus, our only reasonable explanation is that the Minecraft world is infinite, with a sort of impassable barrier, far from the original spawn point. Coming back to our earlier theory, how can the sun be infinitely large enough to light up the world without making it impossible to see, or heck, just engulfing it? It is with 100% certainty that I say that the sun is infinitely far away. This would explain how the sun never grows bigger. In fact, this also explains how there could be a possibility for the world to be rotating much like our own, an infinite space that allows the infinite world to move. However, with an infinite space, the light from the sun must also be infinitely fast to reach us. Although I haven't really talked about the moon, it does raise some interesting questions. In Minecraft, the moon shares the qualities of the sun, except for that in real life, the moon reflects light off the sun. However, if the world is infinitely large, then it should soak up all the light from the sun, leaving the moon in darkness. But there is one possibility. The moon is not the only object in the sky at night. Look a little closer and you see stars. These stars look the same as the moon. They are all infinitely far away, yet light comes from them to the world. So the moon cannot be like our moon. It must produce light on its own. The moon is not a moon. What it really is a mystery, however, because until we can know what's on the surface, we cannot know if it is solid or a hot ball of something. Minecraft is infinite. Not just the world or the possibilities anymore, but the sheer distances from each celestial object to another. In this video, I talked about the big things, but next video, I will be talking about the smaller things that are just as important. Make sure to subscribe as to not miss out on that, and I'll see you next time.